TV. You ain't seeing me. Early morning on TNT.
What's up guys, today I'm going to show you how to create different formats for your videos so that you can post it on Instagram, like in a tall format, square format. As you know, there's a lot of people that consume content on their phones. So when you play something that's the usual 16:9 aspect ratio widescreen, it doesn't turn out as prominent as it does on the phone when you change it to these other formats. So I'm going to show you how to do all three inside of Final Cut Pro 10 right now. All right guys, so we are in Final Cut Pro 10 right now, and I got a few clips from a few recent shoots that I'm going to use as an example here. So right now this is in, so I'm gonna pull up the project information. This is what it usually defaults in. Command J to see the project. So this project is in 1920 by 1080 at 24 frames per second. Now what you can do is you can go, so I created an event, right, for this specific example, and then I have a project right here for this example as well. So this project, as you see on the right hand side, 1920 by 1080, I'm gonna duplicate it by pressing Command D and double click on that. I'm going to title this YouTube example tall format. All right, and I'm going to press Command J, even though it's already pulled up, and press this button right here, modify. I'm going to go right into here and press custom. I'm going to do 1080 by 1350. And this is a tall format that I usually would post on my Instagram. So now you can see on my Instagram that shows it, not wide, but tall. Now you're gonna want to adjust and scale, your clips the way you want it. Usually what I do is I'll get it, the way how I want the clips to be, and then I'll just kind of Command C, press Command C, apply that to all these clips here, Command Shift V, and then I just literally copy the scale, position and scale, and then I play it out and just run it through real quick and see if they're in the right spots, in the right position. Like this one I might move over a little bit to show the seals, and then make this a little bit more centered to show more of the action, right? So anyway, after that's done, you hit export. This is how I export it. Boom, right there, and I go right into Apple devices 4K. And then I go right over here to settings. I press better quality, and I keep it at 1080 by 1350. So better quality, keep it there, hit next. And then I'm gonna save it to my desktop. And what I would then do after this is, let's say I wanted to do a square format. Usually I only pick one, but I would just duplicate the same original or this one for this example. Command D to duplicate, and then YouTube example. Go over here, square format, right? Or if I wanted to do super vertical format, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. So for square format, I would then press Command J to pull up the project information here on the left, or on the right hand side. Press modify, make it a square, 1080 by 1080 if you're shooting HD, and then adjust how you see fit. And then I go back over here for the third resolution, so I'm duplicating this. Now I'll just title this one super tall. So this one's gonna show up completely, fill up the screen vertically, super vert. I'll just title it super vert. Double click, and I'm gonna Command J, modify supervert, make it 1080 by 1920 to make it take up the phone all the way. So you might want to use something like this for your Instagram story. And then you can see you still have the black bars there, so you want to adjust that how you see fit right there. So you make sure that it takes up all those black bars, those black spaces. And then you would just do the same thing for the rest of these clips, just to make sure that there's no black bars showing unless you're going for that look, right? And then when you want to export, I export the same way every time. I just go right back over here, Apple devices 4K, supervert settings, better quality. I know I'm going pretty fast here, but hopefully you guys can all slow it down. Go to next, save it to the desktop, and then what I do then after it's already saved to the desktop, I then go over to here and I go into the desktop, I'm going to go by date added, and you can see that it's still exporting here. But then I'll press Command N to open up another window, Finder window, and I press Go to AirDrop. So I press Go to AirDrop, which usually is already up here in favorites. And then I turn on my phone. And then once my phone appears here, after the file is already, after the file has already been completed, as you see right now, perfect timing, my phone pops up, and you just literally drag it right onto your phone, and then that's what saves it to your phone. And then you can upload straight to Instagram from there. All right, so there are the different ways that you can create the formats for your video. Hopefully this was helpful. I'm gonna put up a screen right now that shows the 3 different formats that I use when posting to different platforms. And hopefully this was helpful, as I already said. But if it was, shoot me a like, subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next video. Keep on creating. Peace.
I got long hair and I don't care. Michael Jordan, I won't wear. Outside, she get right. That's long grass and a lawn chair. Sipping Bombay at a bonfire. Polo all of my Ralph Lauren.